The Beaded Rib Stitch knitting pattern. Hi, I'm Kristen and welcome back to my channel, Studio Knit. This beaded rib stitch pattern is a vintage design of ribbing rows. They are separated by these little seed stitches for additional texture, and it easily lies flat. This is a beginner level project with a combination of knits and purls and an easy to remember 2-row repeat. This is not a reversible pattern because the right side of the work displays the design and the wrong side is not identical. However, you can see that the differences on each side are both visually interesting and look great. For your knitting supplies, feel free to use any gauge yarn and appropriately sized knitting needles. You'll also want to have scissors and a tapestry needle on hand. Here's a great project idea for you using the beaded rib stitch. It's my color block sampler scarf. All of the textures are easy knit and purl designs. It begins with the double moss stitch, and then we have the beaded rib stitch right here. Here is the tile squares, zigzag, I just love this pattern so much, and the lattice seed stitch. And then we come back around to the beaded rib stitch. I'll have a link to this free scarf pattern for you in the description below. If you're interested in this stitch pattern and would like to see more, please like up this video. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, Studio Knit, and never miss a stitch. So let's go ahead and knit it up. We are casting on in multiples of 5 plus 2. So we are casting on multiples of 5. Continue casting on for the width that you would like of your project, and at the very end, add 2 additional stitches. Now, if you would like a garter stitch border like I have in my sample, then you can add a few more stitches as well, 2 on one side and 2 on the other. So I would add additionally 4 stitches if you plan to have a garter stitch border on the sides of 2 stitches each. But in this sample, I'm just knitting the beaded rib stitch pattern for you. So row 1, we are beginning by purling 2 stitches. There's a repeat pattern between the asterisks, 5 stitches total. So we have these 2 purl stitches and we bring our yarn to the back and knit 1 stitch. That's the 3rd stitch. Then there's a purl 1 and knit 1. So this pattern between the asterisks, those little stars, is P2, K1, P1, K1, and you continue that pattern all the way down the row until you get to the last 2 stitches. At that point, you will bring your yarn to the front and purl those last 2 stitches. Next on row 2, we are beginning by knitting those 2 additional stitches, just knitting 1, knitting 2, and then our row repeat begins between those asterisks, and that is P3, K2. Again, there are 5 stitches that we are repeating, so we're purling 1, 2, and 3, and then bringing our yarn to the back and knitting 2 stitches. Repeat P3, K2 until you get to the end of the row. This is a 2-row repeat. Here our pattern isn't quite emerging yet. Continue repeating rows 1 and 2 until your piece is the length that you desire. And you can see that because it is a rib stitch, it is a little bit stretchy. You may find the written pattern available on my website totally for free. It's also included in my Knit Stitch pattern book. You'll see that because this is a 2-row repeat, the beaded rib stitch is here in the first section on page 13. Flipping to it, it has an entire page to itself with a full color photo. This little symbol means that it is not a reversible pattern. We have our cast on instructions. There's also a knitting chart if you like knitting from those. And I have instructions to knit both flat and in the round. I hope you are inspired to give this beaded rib stitch a try. I have lots of great knit stitch patterns for you, many easy to remember knit and purls. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you here next time. Bye.